So we've done our pre-flight inspection of the interior, the exterior. We're all set there. What we need to do is make sure that the rear door is secure. This thing has a tendency to pop open. Yep. All right, all the avionics and all the lights are off. Master's gonna come on. There we go. We'll go to the engine page here so we can start this thing up. Let's just get everything configured. Prop's gonna be full forward. Take off. And fuel selector's on the left tank. All right, let's let that boot up. Man, is it hot? Okay.
Neighbor traffic, Vinco 3313, Yankee turning final 36, neighbor.
Go to the engine page, and so we're gonna be looking for oil pressure and temperature. I'm gonna get these rudder pedals up. The seat doesn't move. In this airplane, the rudder pedals move. The seat is bolted to the frame. And the MFD is on the engine page, half open, prop full forward, mixture wheel. Throw our beacon on. That tells everybody outside that this aircraft has power, and the propeller can start at any time. Okay, fuel pump's gonna come on. Yep, okay. Area's clear, brakes engaged, and then we just start it up. We yell clear, because again, that thing will kill you. So we gotta make sure everybody is out of the way. Clear! And we will try to get this going.
Flight Jet Sky 6180, final for 36, flight jet.
Try that again. Try without the fuel pump. This thing can be really tricky, especially hot starts. This thing was just flown. We'll see if I can get it started. Clear.
Good. Fuel flow is good. We'll lean this out a little bit. Turn this up a little bit. Okay, so we have the engine started. That's good. Fuel pump can come off. We've leaned everything out. The avionics master's on, so pre-taxi. So this is how you airplane and get it moving over to the runway. First things first, you got to make sure your radios are all set. So 122.9 is what the common traffic advisory frequency is here at Clow. 122.8 is where we're going. And if we come down here, we can get our weather. It almost never works here on the ground, but we can try. If not, we get it from our
Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 791, turning final 36, Clow.
Yeah, so we could just get it from our phone here. And we're getting this for a couple of reasons. We need a couple of key pieces of information. Our winds, that's the intensity and the direction. We need our ceilings. We need just the cloud ceilings. And then we also need things like temperature dew point, altimeter setting. It's important. So 29 or 9 or 8. That needs to be adjusted here and here. 9 or 9 or 8. There we go. Okay. And let's see here. We've got winds 0505.
Bearing left class 1, runway 36, departing area to the southwest. Wow.
Visibility, sky clear. This is going to be a nice day to fly. I got to listen to where everyone's going because I think that they're taking off 36. I see a guy landing 36, so that's where we're going to go. That means we're going to be taking off to the north. Okay, flight plan. So let's go ahead and get that in there. So direct to, we're just going to go to Morris today. It's going to be Charlie 09. I'll get in there. And this G1000 is kind of insane.
Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 791, clear runway 36.
Like a moving map, and everything's all digital. There's no, I mean, these are backup instruments right here. And let's see here. So, flight plan has been loaded. So let's just go ahead and set the heading bug, and we're squawking 1200. This is basically in a radar environment. Air traffic control can then track you with a unique code. Since we're just flying visual flight rules VFR, we just squawk 1200 like every other VFR. Just gotta make sure that that's correct. So we could switch tanks. We're on the left tank right now, and we are then gonna go to the right tank. And we are showing that we can run on both tanks. Taxi and nav lights are gonna come on before we taxi. No heat. We could test that. So it's on our checklist. Light comes off. There. Alright, so that's just a brake check, and we do an instrument check, and we head over. We're going to make a radio calls as we go in an uncontrolled airport like this, or pilot-controlled airport. Talking to air traffic control, you're just talking to other pilots, and you're just letting them know what you're doing and where you are. Let's do a little brake check here. It's working great. We'll make our call.
Cloud traffic, Diamond 824 Uniform Sierra, taxiing from parking to the run-up, 36.
Alright, so you're just telling everybody what you're doing. Even on the ground, it is a smart thing to do. Just everybody awareness of all the aircraft moving around, whether it's in the air or on the ground. People, every pilot can then start to paint a little picture about where everybody is. Visual flight rules, there's nobody separating us. We have to separate ourselves from each other visually, and we help that with call-outs like that. So as we're coming over here, what I like to do is swing the plane around a little bit, make sure that the heading indicator is moving, that the ball is moving in the right direction, that the attitude indicator isn't doing anything funky, and then I see that my compass is matching generally with what the G1000 is showing in terms of my heading. The interesting thing about this plane is, well, any plane, you steer with your feet, not with this. This is just for... I'll show that to you when we get moving again after our run-up. Run-up is to make sure that everything working is working, so flight controls, so let's go ahead. Flight control. Yep. Correctly. We got instruments here. We've already set and configured and tested those. That's all working great, and we've got our altimeter set for that. The trim has been set for takeoff already. We're going to go back to the fullest tank. But it still runs. That's the tank we're going to take off with. So, flaps. The flaps down to takeoff. Then we'll go down to both sides, and then to landing, and then back up to takeoff. And that's going to be the setting we use to take off. Mixture is going to come full rich. We're going to do a run up of the engine. We're going to 2,000 RPMs. And oil pressure, oil temperature, everything's looking good. So now what we're going to do is our mag check. That the ignition systems are working correctly in the engine. There's two of them. 100 RPM drop for both. That passes. Cycle. So this is kind of like, well, it's a long story. All right, fuel. Oil pressure drops. Fuel pressure increases. RPM drops. We'll do it one more time. And we make sure that there's no oil spilling out onto the cowling. Everything looks like working. Engine instruments, we check them. Alternator load, let's see, 15 amp, 4 volts, that's within normal range. Let's see, temperature, pressure is looking normal. And we'll go to idle. Make sure this engine doesn't quit when you pull it to idle. And it doesn't. Engine's in good shape. Now we got to taxi over, and so I'll do a
Diamond, that Clow will pass in front of you and go into the run-up area.
Someone passing in front of me, so I just acknowledged it with 2 clicks on the radio. All right, let me open this up. It is hot. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Let's go to pre-takeoff. As we're going over there, I'll explain how this steering works. So there's no nose wheel steering on this. It just braking. So I've got two different brakes, left and right. If I want to turn left, I just kind of tap on the left brake, and it just swings the airplane around. It's a little different than most airplanes that you train in. I don't mind it. And yeah, like I said, you are steering with your feet. Just trying to stay on the center line the whole way. Pull the nose back a little bit just to protect the propeller. Okay, we're going to Morris, which is a very big runway. How long? Kind of hard to miss. Yeah. So, quick briefing on this. This is going to be a normal takeoff. We're going to take off runway 36. I'm out, heading 220, and go up to 3,000, head over to Morris. During the takeoff roll, if I encounter any issues at all, I just pull the power back and exit the runway. No big deal. The wheels have left the runway, and I still have runway remaining. I'll pull the power all the way back and settle down and aggressively hit those brakes. If I don't have any runway remaining, I will look no further than 30 degrees to my left or my right to find a suitable place to land and set the plane down. 36 doesn't have a ton of great options, but there are some fields to the right and to the left. We did the run-up, engine instrument, everything is good. So now I'm going to do my flow check. So this is basically floor to door. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Mixture's coming in full rich. Flaps are set for takeoff. Fuel pump's going to come on. Everything else is good. Landing light comes on. And I believe that's everything. So now we're just going to back it up with our checklist. Pre-takeoff, so trim, yeah, set for takeoff. We're on the fullest tank. Fuel pump's on. Prop full forward. Mixture's full forward. Keys are on both. Landing and strobe are both on. Annunciator says no warnings other than pitot. Canopy is going to be closed and locked, and we are good to go. All right. Door is secured, and we're good.
Cloud traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra, taking 36, departing to the southwest. Cloud.
All right, rolling onto the runway here. And nobody on final. Runway. Six verified, 3-6, same as the compass. We are good to go, and so now apply full power. All right, make it good, power. Speed's already alive. Edges are green, looking for 59. And we're off the ground. Is good? Alright, got good climb rate going here. Flaps are coming up. Alright, let's go ahead and back the power down to 24. Okay, fuel pump can come off.
Cloud traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra, turning left base. 36.
And 36 Hotel is looking for the traffic inbound to Lake Lawn. If you're going to go overhead. You guys could go ahead of me, Lake Lawn. Alright, if you're...
That landing light can come on?
No, just no. Lake Lawn.
Alright. We're now at 1,400 feet. And landing, we'll climb 3,000, we'll bug that.
Roger, I'll be looking for you.
There we go.
Landing traffic, white left, comes in and right downwind for 3-1 landing.
A little bumpier than I thought, but not bad. Just got to make sure that we stay under...
And 36 Hotel has the other traffic in sight.
To make sure you stay under the O'Hare Bravo airspace. It's right above our heads at 3,600. So we'll stay at 3,000. Not too bad. We're down here. Continuing to climb. Now, the clouds are a little lower than I thought. no biggie. Let's go to 25 actually. And those clouds might as well just stay a little bit lower. Make sure we're not going to lean it here. We're a little bit low. Well, we can lean it a little bit. We're at 11.5 gallons an hour. We'll just come up back to 10 gallons an hour. We're heading southwest. Basically along I-80, there's a town called Morris Airport. It's about 15 more miles this way.
Estimated weather observation 1703. Zulu weather, wind calm, visibility 10, ceiling 3,100, broken 4,400, broken temperature 27 Celsius, dew point 20, altimeter 29er 8, remarks, density altitude 2,000. No wind conditions, runway 18 is recommended.
Morris traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra, 7 miles northeast. Be maneuvering for 18 north.
So let's see the airports over there. There's a big giant Amazon warehouse next to it. It's kind of hard to miss. And we're only about 3 minutes away. Before landing checklist. Close checklist. Fuel's on full tank. Fuel pump's going to come on. Mixture. We'll go forward and out. Pump will forward. We'll do that. Seatbelts fastened and the landing light will come on. So let's just put that on now.
Morris traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra, 3 miles east. We'll be entering the 45 to left downwind 18 Morris.
Make our turn.
Traffic, Purple Cloud, 3 miles southwest on the 45 to left downwind, runway 27, south.
Morris traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra on the 45 to left downwind 18 Morris.
Alright, so this is a 45-degree angle to the runway. We're going to go down, which is the opposite we're going to land. We do a left turn, and we land. That's how it goes. One base, final. Alright, gas on the full tank. Fuel pumps on, undercarriage is fixed. Mixture, pull forward, pump forward, seatbelts, switches, landing lights on. We're all good to go. Configured to land. Here.
Morris traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra, left downwind 18 Clow. Scott, Morris.
We get up deep the number. We'll pull power, put our flaps in, do all that fun stuff.
842, join left downwind for runway 27,
Alright, we'll be in the numbers. Pull my power back. On like 13. Snatch your flaps. I get to about 90. There we go. Get a nice descent going. About 45-degree angle, that's when we will make our turn and our call.
Morris traffic, 824, Uniform Sierra, left base, 18 Clow.
Alright. Looking good. We want to target about 80 on base. Plane. Fast. It's alright.
Morris traffic, Diamond 824, Uniform Sierra, turning final, 18 Morris.
A little high. You can see that from the
Morris traffic,
pull the power.
Alpha is to the north with
bleed off some of that airspeed.
low approach only to runway 18, Morris traffic.
No big crazy turns here, just nice and easy. More than 30 degrees. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get our laps, notch and flaps in. That'll really put a lot of drag in. speed's looking good, we're stable. It's good. Stable. I'm pulling the power. Middle. Oh. All right. Oh, let's slow it down here. On those brakes. Turn. A bad landing.
Morse traffic 618 X-ray is 2 to the north, about 3,500. Gonna steep spiral in and showing left downwind 18 Morse. Morse.
Morse traffic, Diamond 824, inform Sarah, clear of 18.
Whew. Man. Oh, it's so freaking hot. Okay, after landing, throttle is at 1200. Well, trim back to takeoff. Okay, mixer has been leaned out. Fuel pump is off. Landing. Going back to takeoff flaps, and the fuel comes off. That's it.